Hey everyone, I'm Val, and today I'm going to talk about Ghostbusters. The Real Ghostbusters ran from 1986 to 1991 for 173 episodes, with even more spooks than that. You probably think this means I'm going to rank all the spooks from those 173 episodes, but you would be dead wrong. The title of the show changed in season 4 to Slimer and the Real Ghostbusters, and I have ruled that this is an entirely different show so that I never have to watch those episodes again. But even with the first 3 seasons, we still have 91 episodes and 133 ghosts to rank. That being said, not all of these are really ghosts or villains, to be honest. The list includes human ghosts, non-human entities, paranatural beings, and just regular humans. If they're important to the episode, I've probably counted them somehow. Also, my ranking system doesn't really mean anything. This is just a bit of fun to justify the fact that I've been watching this series obsessively over the past 2 weeks and I want to do something productive with my time. Let's go! Ghosts Are Us. It's pretty bold to start the series with a knockoff. Do you think this is supposed to be some meta real Ghostbusters shit? 5 out of 10. Kilowatt. 10,000 volt ghost. Scooby out of 10. Possessed Ecto 1. Looks like the car from the Inspector Gadget movie. 2 out of 10. Wall of grabby hands. If I choose down, do I end up in an oubliette? I don't want to end up in an oubliette. 4 out of 10. What? Who? 3 out of 10. Possessed Peter. Who knew ghosts were such good hairstylists? He's just a glorified key, but at least he looks good doing it. 1.5 out of 10. Assimilation Ghost. You know, I think I fought this thing in Tekken once, and I would definitely fight him again. 3 out of 10. Troll Horde. So why are these guys just standing on the bridge when they clearly have the inventory to open up a second-hand motor shop? 2 out of 10. Fireflies. I want to see the movie where these things get stuck in a matter transport with Jeff Goldblum. 6 out of 10. The Boogeyman. The Joker strained his throat and now he's taking his anger out on the children. 8 out of 10. The Sandman. Did not think his plan through. Plus he's got a really weird face and he's defeated by Janine's Ghostbuster OC. 2 out of 10. Dream Dragon. It's a standard dragon, but he's a classic. 5 out of 10. Dream Pizza. Holy shit, look at the size of that pizza. 8 out of 10. Sam Hain. It's the Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown, and he's pissed. The fact he has a normal mouth and his pumpkin face makes him a lot spookier. 7 out of 10. Winged Puma. That is not a puma, but I will give them 1 more point for having wings, so 2 out of 10. Animatronic Monster. You know, I think this guy might have been scarier before the endoskeleton broke out, because now he's just a goofy crocodile robot. 3 out of 10. Sleeping Ghost. Look, this guy's just cranky that someone interrupted his 1,000-year nap, and I get it. Plus he knows sign language, so +1 for accessibility. 7 out of 10. Gozer-infused suits. Do you think they still taste like marshmallow? Can you eat Sumerian deity-infused sweet treats? I would like to try. 6 out of 10. Janine's Genie. For that extra jerk-ass genie effect, this guy's actually hiding a monkey's paw in that turban. 4 out of 10. Ghosts of Christmas past, present, and future. Listen, these guys are just doing their job. I'm not here to interfere with that grind. 2 out of 10. Ebenezer Scrooge. Capitalism is the truest villain of all. 9 out of 10. Imps. You know that episode of Futurama where Bender keeps replicating himself and they get smaller and smaller until they can somehow combine into an enormous Destructo Bender? Yeah, this is that. 6 out of 10. Dimension Gate Ghosts. Okay, I'm just salty that these goons got to play with a proton pack and I didn't. I get half a point each. 1.5 out of 10. Mini Slimers. It's that episode of Futurama again, but this time it's slippery. 5.7 out of 10. Ragnarok Sky Spirit. He managed to match his lipstick and eyeshadow perfectly. 4 out of 10. Ragnarok Flying Demons. Fly, my pretties! Fly out of 10. Jeremy Whittington. He's just a guy with a flute, but I am going to add some points for the cool eye design and accent. 5 out of 10. Dr. Destructo. The bronze kneecap's a strange cousin. 3 out of 10. Underground Vampire Gremlins. You know, these things look like they belong in a Jim Henson movie. 6 out of 10. Buster's Ghost Friends. I feel bad for these guys, you know? They thought they were just being invited to a party and they all ended up getting stuck in the containment unit. 2 out of 10. Spectral Baseball Game. Hey, at least it isn't chess. 6.5 out of 10. Roller Coaster. The cool design doesn't make up for the fact that this is just a bunch of abused circus animals. Rescue out of 10. Winchester Wolf. Any guy with a persona like this is fake edgy through and through. 1 out of 10. Peterson Family Ghosts. They just want to keep their farm running and you can't argue with that kind of work ethic. 6 out of 10. Ghost World Demons. Really didn't need to be in this episode. 2 out of 10. Egon. Yeah, Egon gets turned into a spirit a few times, but this is the one where the episode's named after it. Anyway, it makes me sad. Afterlife out of 10. Proteus. Not actually much of a threat, but this episode is the basis of the comic crossover, so he gets a few extra points. 7.5 out of 10. Ghost of Harry Houdini. Greatest escape artist of all time. Can't even escape this lousy dimensional plane. 3 out of 10. Charles Foster Hurst. If I wanted to hear Maurice LaMarche's Orson Welles impression, I'd just watch Pinky and the Brain. 1 out of 10. Egon's Dragon. Look at this friend. He just wants to keep his master happy by bringing him presents. 13 out of 10. What a good boy. Lupusville Vampires. Do you think they have to replace their jackets every time they use their wings? What do you think the jacket budget is for a vampire? 4 out of 10. Lupusville Werewolves. Again, how many outfits do they have to buy? Maybe the vampires and werewolves should just live in harmony so they can create a communal clothes fund. 4 out of 10. Lord Kildarby. Instructs his minions to yeet intruders into the moat, and passes the time playing drums. Not a great guy to have in the neighbourhood, really. 5 out of 10. The Bird of Kildarby. Sick mullet, dude. 4 out of 10. Blackie. This guy is constantly screaming in pain and terror, and I have never related to anything more. Not a great guy for your cursed artifact, though. 2 out of 10. Hob Anagaric. This is one spicy boy. 8 out of 10. Uncle Horace. A man who just wants to tell his niece he loves her. Ohana out of 10. Uncle Horace's poltergeist. This guy's just over here trying to have a good time, and all these people are getting in his way. 3 out of 10. Simon Quegg. I'd feel more sorry about his eternal torment if he wasn't such a dick to those nice innkeepers. 4 out of 10. The Rider. How do you manage to curse yourself like this? And when you manage it, why would you give your cursed Sona such a bad outfit? 2 out of 10. Ectochemical Parasite. God, I love-hate this so much. It's not often you see this level of body horror on a Sat AM show. 6.5 out of 10. Mr. Tubble. What did I say about capitalism? 8.5 out of 10. Victor the Happy Ghost. I ordered Casper off of Wish.com and this is what came through my door. 1 out of 10. Ghost-infused metal spider. I honestly just think this is really cool. It doesn't stand out much, but I like it. I like it a lot. 7 out of 10. Morganon. This guy's just trying to do his job. Some idiot had to come along and mess it up with his weird demands about chickens. Let's be honest, we've all had days like this. 3 out of 10. Chicken guy. Yeah, the man does know how to hold a grudge, I'll give him that. He probably would have won if Morgana wasn't so salty. But I'm still only going to give him 2 out of 10. The New Jersey Parallelogram. I never had a Bermuda Triangle phase as a kid, and this is making me very glad of that fact. 4 out of 10. New Jersey Parallelogram Ghosts. Generic, and they really should have just eaten Peter's dad. 3 out of 10. The Hole in the Wall Gang. These guys are also generic, but I really love all the designs of the little buggers. 7 out of 10. Eiffel Tower Ghosts. Hey, if I was trapped in France with a million screaming ghosts, I'd be upset too. 4 out of 10. Louvre Statues. I won't deduct points for Egyptological inaccuracy, but I will deduct points from Ray for ruining the artifacts. 5 out of 10. Notre Dame Gargoyles. Now here in Paris, the spell is broken and they live again. 3 out of 10. Valkyries. It ain't over till the buff Viking ghost lady takes you to the afterlife, I guess. 4 out of 10. Cthulhu. This was before Cthulhu was legally obligated to be green. The followers do the right chance, but I thought Rielach was supposed to be in the Pacific. 7.4 out of 10. Shana. Disaster Wife. 8 out of 10. Peter's dream sequence. Okay, this really isn't a ghost, but I really just want to talk about the glam rock costumes everyone wears for the second half of this episode. Look at this shit. 10 out of 10. Drool the dog-faced goblin. Basically the Slimer of this circus, he's just a good boy who wants to perform with his troupe. 7 out of 10. Shape changer. Makes a valiant effort in the hotel, but is let down by the fact he can't tell the difference between a cat and a dog. 6 out of 10. Ghost of Miss Grizzly. You have to admire the dedication to her craft. 5 out of 10. Debbie. Spends most of her time on screen being dead. I mean, deader than most of the ghosts on this show. Not that she's really a ghost, she's... You know what? I don't care. 2 out of 10. Debbie's fiancé. You just know this guy ends the book on his knees yelling Stella. 1 out of 10. Murray the Mantis. Just a big guy trying to make it in the city. 6 out of 10. Headless motorcyclist. Sure, it's just Sleepy Hollow, but I like the modern update. The whole thing gives me Ghost Rider vibes. 7 out of 10. The Thing in Miss Favisham's attic. This thing's been terrifying a sweet old lady for 70 years, and I am not down with that. He also looks like somebody tried to make a scarecrow at a charity shop. 4 out of 10. The Undying One. I love the look of this guy. It's a shame we don't get to see him for another 6,000 years. 6 out of 10. Doomsday Door. Man, I want a septum piercing. Also, did this guy really think a bunch of New Yorkers were going to listen to him? Not a great plan. 3 out of 10. Ghost Train. Hey, it can't be worse than any real subway I've ever been on. 5 out of 10. Sumerian Tablet. That's not even fake Sumerian. Negative 7 out of 10. Spirit Tree. He spouts warnings of doom and terror, but at least he's polite about it. 5 out of 10. Domoviet. I'd let them help out around the house. 6 out of 10. Ghost Parrot. I'm glad everyone else on that ship hates the parrot as much as I do. 3 out of 10. Ghost Pirates. They're on their way to rage, pillage, and otherwise pilfer their Weasley back guts out. 7 out of 10. Cowboy Ghosts. These boots are made for walking. On your corpse. 5 out of 10. Central Park Poltergeists. They don't seem much more disruptive than other tourists I've met. 4 out of 10. Spirits of the Battle of Dunkeld. Good to know the Highlanders and Lowlanders can put aside their differences to fight the Americans. 3 out of 10. Keystone Ghost of Dunkeld. He looks like a really spiky starbit. Do you think he's made of hot sauce? 5.8 out of 10. Banquet Ghost. He's round so he can turn every banquet hall into a game of Arkanoid. 4 out of 10. Boghound. This is one persistent pupper. 7 out of 10. Space Station Monster. I don't know what that thing is, but I do know that it shouldn't exist. 2 out of 10. The Four Horsemen. Now this is some classic stuff. Real end of days, cats and dogs living together, mass hysteria. 9 out of 10. Dib Devlin. Honestly, I feel like you can make his game show now and it would be pretty popular. I know I would watch it. 7 out of 10. Janine's Geranium. They may offer you fortune and fame, but whatever they offer you, don't feed the plants. 6 out of 10. Marduk. I have to admit, I was not expecting to see Marduk in this show. I'm reminded of the debate on whether he has 4 eyes or 4 pairs of eyes, depending on your opinion of Neo-Babylonian philosophy in Enuma Elish. Anyway, he's just trying to protect the city, so I'm giving him an 8 out of 10. Tiamat. This is clearly the Dungeons & Dragons Tiamat, not Marduk's eternal adversary. It's still a cool dragon though. 5.2 out of 10. Ghost of Casey Jones. Sure, he kidnapped Peter, but he also saved a trainload of people, and I'm fairly sure that balances out, so 6 out of 10. Malachi, the final boss of Back in My Day Boomers. At least his fight theme is a toe tapper. You have no choice but to dance. 5 out of 10. Campus Goldfish. Do you think you'll find cows in his belly? In hard mode, I mean. I don't know. He seems like the type. 4 out of 10. Fraternity Ghosts. I do have to admire their commitment to academia. 6 out of 10. Sir Bruce. Hung up on his old love and keeps trying to change people to be more like her. Not a great date. 2 out of 10. Ghost General. Makes the air taste like orange drink and also gets trapped surprisingly easy for a supposedly powerful ghost. 1.5 out of 10. Hotel Guest. Anyone who gives receptionists a silent treatment is truly evil. 1 out of 10. Hotel Room. Okay, somebody took a wrong turn, now we're in Beetlejuice. This is definitely not the ghost with the most. 3 out of 10. Vampire Woman. Bloodsucker or not, she knows how to dance. 6 out of 10. Gremlins. Nah, I don't think it'll make a difference if you get these things wet. 5 out of 10. Nexa. He's seen Waterworld and now he wants to make Waterworld. Too bad not everyone else wants to live in Waterworld. 3 out of 10. Actor Ghosts. Well, not everybody has what it takes to make it on the big screen. 2 out of 10. Egon's possessed body. Seriously, why are ghosts such good hairstylists? How is his hair staying up like that? 6 out of 10. Pirate TV Station. Is this what people mean when they say TV will rot your brain? I definitely feel like this clown is rotting my brain. 6 out of 10. Lord of Stench. This guy's just a bad boss. I wouldn't let him control my fate. 3 out of 10. The Three Fates. These women can sound a little more panicked about the fact that fate is about to be controlled by a demon. They're going to be out of a job. 2 out of 10. Count Vostok. Maybe he leans a bit too much onto the aesthetic, but he's not a bad guy. I'd consider hanging out at his place watching Hammer Horror. 7 out of 10. Nicholas Van Helden. The true monster was man all along. 6 out of 10. Baby Spookums. Okay, these guys should know by now that Slimer is a one-off. Bringing any ghost into your home is just a recipe for disaster. 0 out of 10. Baby Spookum's parents. These two seem like reasonable people. They're just looking for their kid. 4 out of 10. Mutsky. Give Slimer back his sandwich, you dumb dog. 3 out of 10. Rhino Cop. I don't like cops, but I do like rhinos. Let's split the difference. 3 out of 10. Ral. Guess this guy is like the patron saint of furries or something, so I have to give him a pass. 6 out of 10. Master of Shadows. He takes a backseat to the Freaky Friday shenanigans, but it's a pretty cool design. It took me a while to realise that that's his brain and not just a really big hat. 4 out of 10. Gingerbread House. Presumably possessed by a circus freak who got buried in caramel in the basement. I'm disappointed this thing didn't grow chicken legs like Baba Yaga's hut. 5 out of 10. Rumpelstiltskin. Terrible driver, but those are some pretty great eyebrows. 4 out of 10. Giants. This guy's going to a lot of trouble for like 2 grains of rice. I think he might need a hobby. 2.5 out of 10. Evil Slimer, aka Big Green. Can I sue these people for using my likeness? 7 out of 10. The Phantom. How long did this guy stay in containment? Like 2 days? I'm going to give him an A for effort, but a C for everything else. 4 out of 10. Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. He's just a big softie now he's been degozered. 9 out of 10. I still want to know if you can eat Sumerian marshmallow fluff though. Vacuum Cleaner. A little too eager to do his job. I think I'll be sticking with Knife Roober. 3 out of 10. Patchwork. Can you imagine the unbearable pain this thing must exist in? Somebody please put him out of his misery. 1 out of 10. Paranatural Being. Seriously, what is this? I cannot quantify this. Flying spaghetti monster out of 10. The Jabberwocky. That's a really nice suit, but I can almost guarantee you that he stole it from the White Rabbit. 5 out of 10. The Grundle. Oh god. Oh god, no. I completely forgot about this guy and I'm not having any part of it. 9 out of 10. Testing Lab 5 Ghost. What was he even doing in there? The light bulb eyes are a nice touch, I guess. 6 out of 10. Walter Peck. You know, I heard that this man has no copycat ghost. He exists only to sow discord among the Ghostbusters, and nobody likes a troll. 1 out of 10. Sasquatch. Just a straight up Sasquatch. This one's like the center of a space-time continuum storm dimension rip or something. He doesn't have any idea what's going on either. 6 out of 10. And that's as far as I'm going. I don't think I've ever made it through season 4 onwards. Maybe I'll manage it one day and I'll rank them then, but I doubt it. So who's the best villain? In terms of scare factor, it's definitely the Boogeyman or the Grundle. In terms of entertainment, I like the designs of the Hole in the Wall gang, the idea of the Gozer-infused suits, and Stay Puft, because I honestly never thought 300 tons of marshmallow would be such a goddamn mood. Honestly, I just love this show. The monsters are cool as hell, and considering I have written an article about how much I love the dynamic between the movie characters, I have a soft spot for seeing these 4 idiots hanging out together. So that's all for now. Maybe I won't wait 10 months to make another video, but I'm not promising anything. See you next time.